Alright, so it's DJ DUBL Bang Radio. I've got the hit maker. I think the leader of the UK dancehall scene, right? Stylo G's in the place.
Yo, what going, G?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
There.
Is it right to be calling you a dancehall artist anymore? Do you think?
No, of course, man. You know, like dancehall is like the younger version of reggae.
Yeah.
You understand me? So you get me, call me reggae artist, dancehall, reggae. I don't mind as long as it's covering that genre. I'm cool with that, dog. You get me?
You've been branching out though, man, with the sound.
Oh yeah, the new sound. Yeah, as an artist, you know, you have to branch out. And I remember you were doing interviews from back then, and you was telling me like, yo, the UK dancehall scene needs that, you know what I'm saying, to show people that we can do it. And yeah, it's basically just showing people that we can cross over and make records that can connect to the world.
That's it. I like it, man. Reaching the new markets. So, I mean, firstly, I haven't seen you for a minute. So, congratulations, bruv. You got signed this year.
No, it was this year.
Right at the start of the year. Well,
December.
January, that kind of time was when it all happened, right?
Yeah, so it's almost a year now, and you know, some amazing things happened since the last few months. You know,
Most definitely.
I was up for 2 MOBO awards. I've been like crazy festivals, Reading, Leeds, Glastonbury, Wireless. You know, things that I dreamt about like actually happened to me this year. So it's good.
It's been exciting, man. I've been following it a lot from the sidelines. I've been watching, man, and it's a great. In fact, like. Your story and how we met is one of my favourite ones to tell people.
Yeah,
so obviously, before Call Me A Yardie really bust,
all of that.
The day coming to the studio, interviewing me that day, and when you played me the track, and we decided there and then, like, that was the video, that was the one to shoot.
Yeah, you know, like sometimes, you know, look at DJ Khaled. You understand me? He's bringing artists together in America and stuff like that. So you never know, like DJs, like, play a major part in this thing. And sometimes I will have a track and I will send it to my DJ or send it to, you know, Richie will send them to you.
Of course.
Say, what do you think of this? And you will give us your honest opinion. So DJs plays a major part in this, like, whole entire music scene.
Yeah. So
the day when you came in the studio to do that interview, it's a blessing because this guy came and took Call Mi A Yardie off the computer and like, nah, this is the track, Stylo. And you know, I had like hundreds of tracks sitting down, and you came and you take it out of the studio, done a video for it, and you know, the track blew up, so that's good.
It was the one, man. It was a great part to be. It was awesome to be part of that whole movement.
Yeah.
I feel like that whole time there was history in the making.
Yeah,
you see what I mean? So when people look back on the UK dancehall scene and how it grew, I feel like that moment's going to be like a pinnacle part.
Yeah,
people that are going to refer to that. Do you see what I mean? So
from even down to the studio that was recorded video in, you know, I built that studio from nothing. Like the guy just gave me a big open space, and you know, I just take my money from my dub plates and what I've been doing and invest into a studio, and I actually build it up myself. When you came to do the interview, the studio weren't even finished built. You understand me? And then, you know, same the likes of like Cash Tastic and everyone. Yo, sirens in the background. I like it.
We're in London, man.
So the likes of Cash Tastic and everyone kind of come through there, and that studio in South London helped a lot of people. And so, you know, it's, as I said, it's history, it's a legacy that's going to continue, and, you know, we cherish them moments.
Most definitely. So how are things with the label right now? I mean, it's been, like you say, nearly a year. How's the things there? You enjoying being signed?
Yeah, I enjoy being signed because, you know, you're going to a bigger platform and you always keep climbing. And even if I weren't signed, I would still be pushing my career to the fullest. So, you know, big up to the label 3 Beat and that they're doing their job, and yeah, I'm doing my part, making the music for them. And yeah, we're just doing this together. It's a teamwork.
So I know you, and you're kind of like me. You're a workaholic. I know you're in the studio day and night. You're constantly always making the hits and stuff. Have you still got the whole creative control over what you do, or is there someone at the label kind of helping to steer your sound, or how does it work?
When it comes to my music, I will make a song and then I'll send it to the team, and then they will tell me the results, what not, or what this or that. But when I'm making music, I like to be in a free mind. I just don't want no regulations. The regulations can come after.
Yeah.
When you hear a track, you can know if it's gonna be a hit in less than a few, couple of seconds. So I'm just making music. you know, if there is something that like I don't like or they don't like, we can come to a decisions and we can change that. But I'm just making music now that I love. I'm making music that I feel. And you know, the label is supporting me, so yeah.
You've got so much stuff. I mean, obviously you're literally making music pretty much day and night, innit? When I speak to you on the phone, you're either on the road to a show somewhere or you're in the studio recording.
It just have to be something with music, you know.
Yeah.
Something. Just if it's not an interview like what I'm doing now, if it's not a show, if it's not in the studio, if it's not meeting a producer just to listen, if it's not, just have to do with music because it's my job, and you know, I'm treating it like a job.
Yeah,
this is how we live.
Are you finding you're working a lot harder now that you're signed? Is it more of a graft, or can you sort of let loose
before I signed, I used to be just going in tracks after tracks after tracks non-stop, but now it's like I'm making tracks after tracks after tracks. But instead of just making tracks after tracks, you know, sometimes we will spend time on one record a bit longer than moving on to another record quicker. Because, you know, we're branching out to a wider audience now. You know, we have to consider other people listening, and, you know, certain people, I want people to get to know Stylo G and certain things that I'm saying on the tracks. So I'll take longer with the tracks nowadays, and, you know, that's for, I think, you know, any artist can tell you that, you know, being a signed artist, working with the professionals, you know, it takes a bit longer. You know, normally when I'm in the studio and the idea come, it kicks in, I just record, boom.
Yeah.
You know, and then after I worry about mix, after I worry about what I said wrong, after I worry about all of that. So
yeah.
I think, you know, it's the work rate is working more, you know, more professional. But, you know, the work rate is still
quality
the same.
over quantity, right?
Yeah, quality over quantity. That's the exact like phrase I was trying to find, but DJ DUBL find it.
How are you finding it, juggling the music life and obviously staying busy with the family life?
I'm balancing it right, man. Sundays when I'm not doing any shows, you know, that's my Sunday. That's my son. That's the day when me and him chill. You know, then I bring him on school on Monday mornings. You know, you understand me? So after a while I get used to it now, and I'm a proud daddy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a musical daddy.
Yeah, man.
So I balance it right, you know, studio, you know, and then time for my family and that. But, you know, it motivates me as well. So he knows that, it makes me know that, you know what, you got someone to look after. You got responsibility. Yeah, you're not just a little 17, 18-year-old down the road walking up and down. Now you got responsibility. So it's good motivation.
Yeah, man, that's good. I'm on the same wave as that, most definitely. I know you've got a lot of stuff because Richie, don't tell anyone I said this, but Richie sends me a lot of the stuff.
I know you get them.
Now, there's a lot of features. I won't say some names in case they're secrets waiting to come.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of features with a lot of big names that you've got, especially UK industry names. Songs that I've heard from a while ago, but nothing's really materialized from them. Is anything going to happen with anything that you've got in the back catalogue, or are you just moving forwards right now?
Yeah, they're all going to come out. They're all, you know, if I make a record, most of my records that I make, then they normally come out some way or the other. So the features that I done with the UK acts and rappers and, you know, singers, they are gonna come out. It's just the right timing, because as we said, we're working with the label now, so it's a bit, you know, it's more professional. Yeah. One time I used to go crazy and send out like 3-4 songs.
There's time frames. Right?
Yeah. So you understand me. So it's more professional now, and yeah, you know, it's all about discipline, and I'm working with it. As long as the music is getting out there and people is hearing Stylo G, as long as my dancehall, bashment, ragga tracks are still coming out, you know, there ain't no problem.
Last year, Addy played me, I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but Addy played me quite a few cuts off this is before you were signed.
Yeah.
We were sat down when he came over to the UK. Shouts to Addy. And he played me quite a few cuts off what was going to be your album.
Oh, yeah.
So I was impressed, man. I mean, the sound, obviously, he produced. Yeah, I don't know if he produced everything that he played me.
And them tunes.
Disgusting, man. So what's happening with all those tunes there?
Them tunes, like, as I said, you know, I was running wild with the music. I was just making songs, throwing them out, giving them away for free. So songs like Lion Eye and songs like, you know, them songs that people haven't heard, they are going to come out, but they're going to come out at the right time.
Is there a date for the album, most importantly?
I'm not going to put no date for the album. I'm just concentrating on these singles with the labels now, because, you know, people getting it twisted with my signing, and, you know, my signing is like I have to supply 5 singles for 3 beats, and I'm in my 3rd one now. So
right, okay,
we actually get in there, and then after that, you know, we go ahead with the album, yes or no. So we're actually getting there. But the album is gonna sound. I want the album to sound like when people press play on an album in their car, they ain't gonna take it out until they're gonna change into a next CD.
Yeah.
You understand me? Someone can go on the motorway and press play, and they will listen to it all through.
They're not gonna skip any tracks.
They're not gonna skip. It's not gonna be no leftover tracks that weren't no singles. Like the album is gonna be straight bangers, straight boom, straight in from the songs you've been getting from Call Mi A Yardie back to Bambad.
That's the one.
That's
right
the
now.
One. Yeah, I'm going Germany. I'm going not Germany. I got a European tour. Most of November. I'm all over Europe. So yeah, I'm flying. I'm going Italy. I'm going Italy. I'm going Germany. I'm going Belgium, Sweden. So I'm excited to see, all of these new places and the new requests. It's such a good feeling when my manager call me and go, or my booking agent call me and go, oh, you're going Sweden because they're requesting you.
Yeah.
They're like, huh? Yeah, and then people, so it's good to know that I can stay from in the UK doing dancehall and bashment and, conquering that them areas.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, my aim was just the UK. And now I'm getting phone calls from Germany saying, hey, Stylo, you need to come Germany, come Stuttgart, come Italy. So it's good, man. It's good. And it's my dream, my dream was to do music and tour the world. And finally, I'm here touring the world. So I'm happy.
So the European tour is kicking off on Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kicking off. It's starting on the 8th of November. And then, from that, straight through November and December, we all over Europe, all over the place.
Heavy, man. So outside of Europe, what's happening in Jamaica? Because do you feel like Jamaica's taking you seriously yet?
Yeah, the Sister Nancy track.
Yeah.
Funny enough, the Sister Nancy track, I don't know if they just they took that one serious. I don't know if it's because Sister Nancy is on it or because I just go lyrical bad man from London, but the label pushed that one to Jamaica, and right now we're getting some crazy feedbacks. Most of the DJs on Zip FM is playing it. Kurt Riley, is playing on IBE TV. They tell that. So I'm looking forward towards Sting this year still. Yeah. I'm not gonna say nothing yet, but I'm looking forward towards Sting.
Alright, I might be booking my plane ticket with you then, cuz.
So, and that's the biggest reggae show in Jamaica. So
yeah, most definitely.
I'm looking forward towards Sting. I think this is the year. And we've been talking, Leng been corresponding with my manager. So yeah, they got, I think I'm looking forward towards Sting this year.
It's funny that Bad seems to be the one that got their attention, and Call Mi A Yardie wasn't really the one. Out of all the tracks, I mean, obviously that was right at the start, so maybe it took a while for your name to build there.
It took a while.
But I know, for example, Usain Bolt is a massive fan of Call Mi A Yardie. Yeah. Because at the Olympics after party, I seen you in the Puma stage, right?
Yeah. I was rocking that.
Performing that, so
I was rocking that.
It's crazy, man. But yeah, I guess, I mean, that whole, what is it? It's that kind of electro type bashment sound.
What is this new? And I think Jamaica love when you hit them with new music that they can relate to, and they can you understand me, balance to. And if you hit them with the new music that they cannot relate to, then you're in problem. Yeah. So I think I kind of hit them with the new music that they can relate to. The things that I'm saying on Bad, I'm saying Gully or Gaza, lyrical bad man from Jamaica, they know say there's a man from, so they can relate to all of them things. Yeah. So, I'm glad that Jamaica is taking on to it now. And Jamaica, the audience in Jamaica and the fans, the people in Jamaica, trust me, when they are very picky with what they wanna take on.
I've seen it for myself. I've been Jamaica.
There's so many artists. There's so many artists down there in Jamaica. There's about 50 Vibes Cartel down there. Yeah. But if they ain't got the studio or ain't got the facilities to voice the tracks and put it out, no one will find them. These are just youths in the ghetto. So there's big talents in Jamaica. So I'm happy that I got the platform to actually show them what's going on.
Let's talk about the MOBOs for a minute. So you had 2 nominations this year, right? So the reggae, you had the reggae nomination. So he was up against Popcorn, Movado, Taurus Riley, and Sean Paul that won it, right? So I mean that's tough competition for a newcomer, really. Yeah, of course. It is tough competition. So Sean Paul obviously took it, and then the newcomers, Krypton Conan won. Yep. And there was a whole, I got it written down, there's a whole bag of people there. Sam Smith, Shaka, Etta Bond, Fuse ODG, Daly, Ellie Ingram, Jacob Banks. I feel this way, but do you feel like you kind of got robbed a bit at the MOBOs.
Well, I think the whole world kind of saw that. You understand me? And you know, with the whole entire the thing with reggae and dancehall music, I don't like the way our people kind of underrate it in the UK. And that's where the problem kind of go, you know, kind of winning. You know, big up to Sean Paul. Of
course.
He opened doors for us so that we can do this thing and just like, you know, mainstream wise. But I felt like, you know, the work that Stylo G put in over the last year, I'm a winner of that MOBO award.
Yeah.
You know, you understand me? And I don't need a MOBO to go home and say I'm a winner. I know that I'm a winner inside, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
And it's gonna keep me driving more. You know, like I was driving and I was doing like 100 miles an hour. So now they do something like that. You know, I'm doing like 140 now. So I know I'm a winner. You know, the MOBOs didn't have to give me an award to say Stylo G, you're the winner of the reggae, best reggae in the UK.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna go best reggae in the UK, Sean Paul is not from the UK.
No, of course.
And then if you're gonna go best reggae in the UK, who else was in the category that you could have said that would have get more votes than
Well,
Stylo
they
G?
didn't have any other UK reggae acts.
So I was the only reggae act in the UK section, and then you know, I'm there. We at the MOBOs with the team, everything, and they give it to a guy that's not from the UK. So to me, like, people don't want me to, like, sometimes I don't want to talk about this topic, but as I said, to me, we're just gonna move on and we're gonna go harder. You know, there is Grammys, there is BET Awards, there is Brits, there is EMAs and all them things. So probably, you know, like, big up to the MOBOs, everything. I'm grateful that I get nominated, but
yeah,
probably, you know, the MOBOs is just not my thing there. You understand me? Or probably it's just not my year. And probably, you know, probably by next year, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that. I mean, not taking away from Krypton Conan, because still it was a big thing that they won. But personally, I felt at least the newcomer award, you should have taken it, man. I mean, Soundboy hit the charts this year.
The charts, everything. I done all them festivals.
Exactly.
But as we said, you know, I'm not the one behind the votes. I'm not the one looking at the piece of paper. And, you know, that's people who's in control. And, you know, in life, they say that you can't change what's already done. And that's already done. So I'm glad that people like yourself, as a DJ, you know, who plays reggae and represent for the music that we're doing, recognize and saw the problem and see, like, these are the errors that people will make.
A lot of DJs, when they've got artists, they're always asking, well, what other UK artists do you like? Who do you rate? I want to flip it, man. I want to cause some trouble today.
Yeah.
Who do you not rate?
Who do I not rate?
Yeah.
No, DJ DUBL, you want to put me in trouble, man. I don't rate a lot of people, but I just, DJ DUBL, I can't, come on, man. You're putting me in trouble, man.
I thought I'd try it at least.
You put me in trouble, man. I don't want to say no names. But there's a lot of, there's enough artists out there doing the thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, a few peeps got the chance to take it out there, mainstream. A few people, you know, had their chance and they never done it well. You know, I don't want to say I don't rate no artist, because, you know, I've been in that position where, you know, you're trying, and the music is crazy nowadays, man. Next minute I'll say I don't like, example, if I say I don't like J2O, then J2O or start come with some new style, Gangnam style. Then this, I'm just using an example anyway. Yeah, this artist named J2O, and then I said I don't like this guy, and the next minute, by next week, you hear him with a hit like Gangnam Style, taking over the whole entire world. So music is you know,
it's a strange place.
Yeah, it's very political now.
Yeah,
even in Jamaica, you know, they will gas up these little one-hit wonders, and then they book them, send them over here. They sold out big shows and in the UK, and by next week you don't hear about them again. Yeah. And people don't take them serious. So, you know, the music is funny. They will gas up an artist for like one song and all of that, and then the artist is gone.
Things are moving too quickly.
Yeah.
This is the problem. When Drake drops his album, that's the hottest thing for that week.
Yeah.
Well, this week is Eminem's album. Most people forgot Drake even had an album. Do you know what I mean? Next week is such and such, like.
Yeah, so the music is like when Bob Marley drop an album. we still buying it, right?
Yeah, of course.
So
Timeless.
So the more I'm learning about the music, you know, I'm more on the long-term thing.
Want to leave a legacy.
I want to leave a legacy. I want to make sure, like, when my son grows up, you know, like, his friends are going to be listening to my song still. You know what I'm saying? So I want to leave a legacy. I don't want to just do for the quick money and just do a quick thing like, and do a track for the quick money and then it's all dead and then it's gone. So for me to say I don't rate no one right now, I rather not say it, because the music is so funny now. You know, even the computer can come up with a track now, and then next minute the computer is in the charts at #1.
Yeah, innit?
And then people gassing up, oh, this new track that the computer has got. Next minute the computer is celebrity. Then a week after, then a month after, the computer ain't got no more tracks. Everyone forget about the computer. They find the camera. Camera got an X8. Yeah, but I'm just using an example. Peeps.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I hear you, definitely. So what's the ultimate goal? Where do you see, like, the peak of your career, the end, or like the highest point that Stylo G can get to?
There ain't no ending, man. This movie ain't got no ending yet, man. The only time this movie is gonna have an ending when Father God said, you know, I'm ready for you.
Yeah.
And then when the ending, you know, my son is gonna start a new legacy and all of that. So for me, my goal is, you know, I wanna be the top of the top, the best of the best. You know, I wanna be able to take time off music and spend a year with my son, and then come back to it and sell out like a tour, same way off of the back of probably my whole catalog. So I want to make sure I got a legacy. You understand me? I want to make sure that my son got a good life. His life will be easier. My family will be okay. You understand me? Because after running up and down, I've been doing this for years. After a while, you do get a bit tired, and after a while, you do get a bit, you know, like. But I never give up, because if I give up, that means I never really want it from start. But I want this, so give up is not an option for me. Yeah. So
remind me, what year did My Youth come out?
My Youth came out 2005.
2005. So we're already talking 8 years. So that, I mean, that's like your first single from when you landed in the UK.
Yeah, that was my first single to show people, like,
yeah, Stylo G's in the UK now. Wake up.
Yeah.
That's it. So 8 years, and really, you're just getting started now, huh? So that 8 years is kind of the foundation to the house. Would you say?
That of course, that was so hard. When I first came, I done so many, like, you know, like when they got them open mic sessions in Western and these places, and these King's Cross. I've done so much of them. Then I was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. Then I was just like, okay, start learning about the little, you know, the grime and stuff like that. Then I branched into that. Then after that, you know, My Youth was a success with the underground track. I started moving on from there. I was like, yo, I need to get my dancehall, my reggae people on my side. That's when I start doing the Call Mi A Yardie EP, everything. Then, you know, it's a build. Now we in the mainstream world. So, to me, you know, I'm just going to keep climbing. As you said, you mentioned the MOBOs earlier. I missed out on the MOBOs. Next year, we look forward towards something else. You know, I look forward towards BET. I look forward towards, you know, even, you never know, the Grammys. You never know, because people underestimate, you know, the value and what they got. You know, like, I got fans in America, I got peeps in America who actually, you know, buy my song, who actually listen to my music and stuff like that. Same like when I'm going to Europe. So sometimes you can be in the UK, you can just be stuck there, you never know what's going on outside the world. And I think that's the problem with most of the urban acts. The only place most of the urban acts I see most of them doing and going out there is IBF and Iron Apple and Spain, and that's it. But there's Japan. There is Costa Rica.
Whole bag of places to go.
There is so many places. There's so many countries in the world. So I think I just wanna be all over the world, and I just want the world to know my story and know where I'm coming from. And yeah, there ain't gonna be no finishing for now. This is just the beginning. Trust me.
Yeah, it's sick, man. I'm so excited for the future of Stylo G.
Yeah, of course, man.
It's sick.
You know, every time we do an interview, there's always something exciting to be talk about, and that's the main thing. You know, you have to make it, you know, it's good. It's the growth of my career. It's just like boom, boom, boom. And I like that. Yeah. You know, sometimes you can just go boom and then you come down so quick.
Yeah, it comes down as fast as it goes up. Yeah,
so I like the way it's going, you know. I'm happy, you know, everyone, my team, everyone is around me is happy. So yeah, and I think I could have been touring the world from a long time, but it's only because reasons beyond my control I couldn't do that. So now, you know, it's a blessing that we can fly.
You're flying, man. That's sick. That's sick. We got Stylo G in the building. It's DJ DUBL TV and Bang Radio. That's how we do it.
Yeah, man.